Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh guy here. This next reaction is a Dean Martin roast. Michael Landon is roasted by the great Don Rickles. This video I watched as a child. I think it was like 8 or 9, with my grandparents because they were big fans of Michael Landon. But I was also a fan of Bonanza. Bonanza was the first TV show I watched with my grandparents. Um, you had Hoss, Dan Blocker, uh, Lorne Green, who's in this roast, Michael Landon, who was Little Joe, and my favorite character, Adam, played by Pernell Roberts. So this is Don Rickles roasting Little Joe, also known as Michael Landon. So let's go.
America's sweetheart, Mr. Don Rickles. What a night, what an exciting night. Hey, thank you so much. This is, who are we honoring? I just want you to know what a kick it is. Who's the guy? What's his name? Attaboy. Michael Schleiman. Michael Landon. Hey, Bonanza, from the bottom of my heart. I never liked that show. The dumbest damn show I ever saw in my life. With the calves and the horses and everybody in heat. Forget that.
A lot of big stars.
Amanda Blake, bless your heart. Jim Arness is one of my favorite actors. I was with him once, and he said to me in a drugstore, "Get out of the way, you're blocking the magazine counter." Ernest Borgnine on the Poseidon. Ernie, you're a fantastic actor as Marty in that wonderful picture when you said, I need a broad. Best thing he did. The best thing he did. What was that picture he did? Marcy. No, the other picture. You the one with Frank. The one, Frank, our idol. Oh, Frank Marty. Frank Marty, right. From here to eternity. When he said to Frank Sinatra, one of the great Italians, he said, "Now you're gonna get yours. You're going in the stockade." And Frank was an actor. Beautiful Frank said, "Is this just for the movie?" Michael, to you. Michael, really, with your hair, I worry about you.
He has nice hair.
Pop Cartwright worried about you. The whole ranch worried about you. Especially when you mixed between the herd and kept saying, "Move him out." Maybe you have a problem. I don't know, Michael. But when they said cut and the scene was over, you were in your dressing room a lot, alone. Humming and singing all the rodeo songs that we all love. I want to be with you so much.
He goes from insult comic to like.
I kid about this man. Rise, Michael. If I may, I read the, what is the word? Commendation? What is the word? Commendation? What is the word? Here to eternity. Here to eternity.
I love Dean Martin. Don can work that crowd. He knows how.
To the greatest cowboy star of our time, the award for riding the bronc. And later on, we're going to put a bell on your nose and let you run through the room. You are a great actor, a great star. I remember you when you first started in your picture, when you played that part of the monster with the claw. And we will do that scene now. This was your first picture. What was the name of that picture, Michael? Truth. I was a teenage Here to eternity. But out.
Did you say American Werewolf? Is he in that?
I didn't say sit. I will play the part of the guy you played. You played the part of the monster, right? You're the sheriff. You say to me, "Sheriff, the monster is ready to come into the park." Okay? Do a good job, I'm counting.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I come in. Now come on, no, we gotta do a sheriff. No, not yet, not yet.
Look at Dean. All right, that slap was real. He did not know that slap was coming.
Come here, Lon. You're the director.
Wow.
124 Denver Apple.
124 Denver Apple is
Okay,
a big
okay, I come in.
cut.
Oh, Don is playing it so well.
Print! Roll him! I think I'm gonna throw up. I come in.
What the? Whoa!
Master's a little lonely.
Oh. Michael Landon's playing it so well.
You come to house and we meet woman. When? You're one of the weirdest honkers I've ever seen in my life. Give him a nice hand. He's a beautiful man.
Wow. So that
We've been
slap.
firing away at our guest of honor, right?
I used to date this girl every time she was wonderful, in her normal setting, but when she drank, I used to get slapped like all the time. And that was a real slap because like he was caught off guard and it was a left. It was a left of all things. But that was a great roast. I didn't see this before. I talked about seeing a roast with my grandparents. I saw one where Michael Landon had glasses on like these. He was older. His hair had a little bit of gray streaks through it. So that might have been the one from, I think, 84 or 86. This might have been 78 or 79. I've never seen this one before, but it was extremely hilarious. Don Rickles played the whole room. Dean was working with him hand in hand, and Michael Landon was a true champ. Little Joe, that was extremely funny. But when he slapped him, like the dais went nuts, and I was like, that caught me off guard. And when you do stuff like that, that's just amazing. And these guys are like top of the line actors. Like they're all A-listers. And, there were less actors back then compared to now. And the quality of what was on this dais, compared to what we have now. Like I said, I've always liked when the podium's in the middle and the guest of honors to the left or the right, it doesn't matter. But they're right there. You can touch them. You can mess around with them like he did. He made him stand up, and he did some sort of improv scene from American Werewolf, I guess. I didn't know he was in that, but it was really cool that they did that. But a lot of the roasts you see today, and I've said this in my other videos, where they're sitting in their seats, and they stay in their seats and just roast them from there. And the latest roast that I just saw, and I can't believe this, I'm a big fan of Planter's Peanuts. I love, he's got the monocle, the one glass eye, or the one I'm trying to say, the one lens over the eye, like the Monopoly guy, Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura. He wears the top hat, has the cane, the Planter's Peanut guy. They're doing a roast of the Planter's Peanut guy. And Jim Ross, or not Jim Ross, what's his name? Jeff Ross, the roast master himself, who I think is extremely hilarious, is heading it off. And I don't understand that. We're roasting today. We're roasting a fictional character, and if you see the commercials or the videos or the trailer, look it up. Planter's Peanut or Mr. Peanut roast. He's a cartoon character, and I don't know how they're doing it. It's just weird to me. It's just, there's a lot of good actors out there today. Just like do some fun roast like they did back in the day. Do it that way. But complain all you want. It's not going to change anything. But this was really funny. I did not expect him to slap him. I did not expect him to grab him into the scenery and to do a little, like a fun little skit. But it was good. It was really good. Never seen this one before, and I'm glad I got to watch it. So until next time, Pittsburgh guy out, and we're going to do, I think, Foster Brooks, Lucille Ball. I think that might be next. So peace, love, and hair grease.